Welcome back, Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to get into a reading that will extend throughout the month of February. Just cleansing the space. Drawing out any negativity or darker energies that may be flowing around us in this present moment. And let's begin. I am Indigo Insights. Thank you so much for meeting me back here. Nala just popped her head in back there. That's my dog. Yeah, we're just going to get right into a monthly reading for all Scorpios, Scorpio placements. And as always, as I'm going through and speaking of these energies, this could be past, present, or future. Time is fluid, and you kind of want to be an active participant in this reading where you're placing the energies where they fit. You're thinking of, if another energy is popping up and it seems like another person, you are intuitively placing people in these situations based on your current experience, and you're using your intuition and guiding yourself through this message I have for you today as well. I do want to just let you know the basis of my channel. I know there's a lot of love readings on YouTube, and of course, if that sort of stuff is coming up in the reading, I will definitely gear it toward that direction. But I just mainly want to be the realist I can be on this channel. And I want to offer you a self-improvement tool with reflection questions and things that you can take away. I want to dive into, your internal experiences and anything going on with you, with the self. I think today a lot of us go outside of ourselves to find, validation, or we're spending a lot of time thinking of people, places, things outside of our own body, outside of our own home, right? And primarily, I want to offer you some guidance on your personal path, okay? So these readings might have to do with you and your career and maybe your thought patterns and your behaviors and certain things that are coming up. I think we're approaching a time where we're all, collectively being really honest with ourselves, our desires, our passions, whether that is a person or a way of life, right? A lifestyle. So many people are forced to conform, or, we're living in a society where conforming is the thing to do. And I think slowly it's just the energy of breaking out of this bubble, this box that we are often placed in. And a part of that is also, again, starting to think more about ourselves and what we need as individual people, and not as, someone's boyfriend or girlfriend or this, that, or the other. So sorry I went on this long tangent. But we are going to begin. With that being said, I'm going to jump right into the Witch's Oracle for you today for my Scorpios. I hope you're all doing well. Start of a new month, fresh energy. Again, just sensing the energy of people not being able to lie to themselves anymore about what they need. And maybe, people are starting to express this to others more too. We can't run away from our soul's purpose and what we're destined for, and we find a lot of resistance in the reality, the society, the culture we live in today. Okay, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Any messages for the month of February 2023, please? We have the Green Man, growth. Beautiful. All right, so far I'm picking up on some earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Number 10 is of significance, so potentially Virgo, right? The month of... Oh wait, no, 10 is October. I'm just getting Virgo. Let's get one more. Two more. Broomstick, cleansing. Okay. And, the High Priest. So this is a masculine energy, a masculine manifester here. So could very well be talking to masculine Scorpio placements. I'm getting clearing out the clutter in order for growth to take place here. With Broomstick, this is all about cleansing. So the broomstick is a symbol for witches and witchcraft, and often it was hung in the home as a sign of cleansing out any energies that were no longer needed inside the home, within your environment, right? So it's a source of protection energetically for energy healers, for any sort of energy work and witchcraft. And with the High Priest, there's this deep spiritual significance, especially paired with the Green Man. Again, I'm getting quite masculine energy here primarily. So the High Priest is a guardian. Someone's being guided toward a gate or a door here of abundance. You see all the greenery, the life in this image. I do want to read the Green Man out loud. So root chakra, growth, fertility, prosperity, and confidence. Guardian of the natural world and gatekeeper to her secrets, the Green Man stands for fertility, growth, and protection of the wild. Found on sacred buildings across the Celtic lands, he features prominently in our ancestral past and is the fertile aspect of the horn god, Herni. He is the hunter and destroyer aspect. The Green Man represents the masculine aspects of life, taking risks, expressing yourself in the world, moving forward with confidence. Prosperity and richness can now be claimed by those advancing with purpose. Relationships are also highlighted. For men, this card offers opportunities to be a guardian and protector, a strengthening link for others. For women, you are being guided to seek your masculine side and go for it. Positive action will bring about positive change. If there is some conflict in family, social, or intimate relationships, consider whether your relationship is healthy and fertile, or if it is time to reevaluate. Growth is still possible, but you need to communicate. Yeah, so there's some cleansing that needs to be done within relationships here. And it's interesting we speak about relationships because to me, this always makes me think of soulmate bonds or ties, soul ties here with the sun and moon. So almost like a balance, a yin and yang between masculine and feminine here. The moon being feminine and the sun being masculine. Take an action to cleanse and release any patterns, behaviors, communication styles that no longer serve the relationship or environment or workspace you presently find yourself in, right? And really taking that masculine role, that leadership role in fixing problems, sorting things out here. It's really humbling yourself in order to know where maybe you have gone wrong, and moving forward. Moving forward with integrity and grace, with love and commitment, strong commitment energy here as far as what you're moving forward to, being very decisive, putting your finger on where you want to go, and really reflecting on the health of all of your relationships right now is what I'm getting. I am going to read the High Priest, 14. The number 1 is of significance. So again, that pairs with the yang or the masculine archetype in general action. Okay, I'm going to just pause that. All right, the High Priest. Consciousness, guardianship, wisdom, and guidance. The High Priest is the masculine aspect of adeptship, originating from the word presbyter, which means elder. It indicates someone who is versed in the ways of wisdom and authorized to perform sacred rites. In Wicca, the High Priest supports the High Priestess during rituals and acts as the masculine complement to the goddess or priestess where required. The priest is calling you to let maturity be your guide and not to enter in commitments beyond your capabilities at this time. You may well receive the influence or help of a man in authority and can expect authority issues to figure strongly when this card appears. Guard what you believe in, but honor the wisdom of others and be humble in your dealings with the world. An elder or wise one knows that humility is essential for grace to be present. You may have experienced humbling situations. Pick yourself up and stand true to your higher purpose, then reach for the stars, confident that you too have a reason to be here. With wisdom, absolutely anything is possible, and humility is highlighted. Nala. Okay, yeah, I'm getting, in order to walk through this door again, some things need to be cleaned up. I'm hearing literally clean it up, sweep it up, right? Things need to not be swept under the rug. Things need to be faced head on. You're being guided internally, subconsciously toward things that need to be resolved and fixed are being highlighted for you, either by a guardian, someone older, maybe a grandparent, or someone who you consider to be wise and very knowledgeable. In order to move forward, there's definitely something that needs to be let go of, released, cleaned up properly in the correct way. With broomstick here, it needs to be disposed of correctly. Adequate closure I'm getting. I'm getting the sense of control here too, with or protection, guarding, with the snake on the crystal ball in front of the door. You cannot enter that door, is what I'm getting, until something is cleaned up, something is released, something is figured out. You're also, I'm getting the energy of a crossroads as well. So a crossroads, do I enter this door, do I not? Picking between two. And thinking of balance and what works practically. Let's see here. Okay. I'm just going to take them because I was having a hard time letting anything come out. Okay. I feel like someone is being enlightened to something, again, that needs to be released. That death will come. Mortal, finite, fragile. Someone's being warned of a death that needs to happen. I don't mean like a physical death or like, anyone actually passing. I mean like something that needs to cease to exist altogether. Someone is getting intuitive hits, knowledge about it, right? They're being nudged in this direction. I think it's been hard to come to terms with. And then with natural at the bottom of the deck, authentic, real, and organic. The number 4, yeah, when it comes to stability, home. And when it comes to being a leader within your home, again, people are getting really real with themselves. They can't deny, okay, and then there's sacrifice. They can't deny what they need. And Maynard, madness, ecstatic ritual, energy release. I feel like something's being repressed. And then transgression, yeah. So I was getting some of these cards myself as a Scorpio myself. Maynard came up for me, and it's kind of like indulging in some of the things that are not formally accepted in society. And then we have enlightenment in the black cat. Yeah, someone's being guided to do what they need to do, and it might not be socially acceptable. There may be some naysayers here. It might be a difficult release. I feel like someone is prolonging a ending or a release that needs to just happen here. In order to move forward. There's some wisdom that they have with this ancient card. Gifts were passed down. That's why the high priest is out. Whether that be family, whether you've come to study something. Let's get into the tarot. What does this all mean? What needs to be released? What needs to be released? 4 of Wands. Some sort of stability. I'm getting like a tower moment. I'm getting like life as you know it changing, but for the better. Some sort of stability that you're holding on to. Something that feels very comfort. Someone's clinging on to a comfort zone. And again, we're getting this door. We're getting this invitation to walk through a door or be a part of a community or something. Someone either needs to walk away from a community, a home, a family, something that feels very secure, but there's something better. There's something better through this door. They're being guided in that direction. Yeah, this could be a friend group here. Someone wants to move closer towards soul, their soul tribe, and not be stuck in a situation where it feels pretty stable, but maybe it's lacking fun. With Maynard out on the table, there's some repression or suppression here that's going on. Involving friends, maybe you don't see your friends enough, involving being limited in some way. It feels like a sacrifice. So, for example, maybe you're holding back due to a partnership you find yourself in. Maybe you're not being your true natural self because you feel like you will be judged, right? Usually, right, Scorpios are the most misunderstood in the zodiac. Definably, if that's a word. Yeah, and someone... So the King of Swords just came out, which speaks a lot about logic. And we just posed the question, what needs to be released? Maybe it's logic altogether, and someone needs to tap more into their feelings or their emotions and what feels right, instead of what logically looks right on paper, right? Because a lot of times with intuition, A plus B doesn't always equal C. It can guide you in a direction that makes totally no sense, but it's the direction meant for you. Yeah, it seems like someone's wanting to have fun, wanting to have more fun in their current experience. There are things that they need to be doing for themselves, and maybe they're holding themselves back, or they're feeling like they need to due to a community or a home situation. There's balance that needs to be found, right? With the Temperance card. And I feel like someone's been very patient. Someone's been very still. Someone's been very reflective. But now I'm getting with that yang energy, all of that masculine energy, it's like time to wake up. It's time to get out there. It's time to move. It's time to do things that feel fun for you, right? If drumming is your thing, if you want to go out there and dance, more freedom. Yeah, definitely more freedom paired with the Eight of Swords here. That is a mental trap that someone's setting themselves in, keeping themselves in this box, right? Maybe what society thinks. Maybe they're thinking too much about what society thinks and what they should do, or the career they should have, or what other people find to be impressive, but what feels right. Like someone needs to let go of the black and white and the logic, and they need to start thinking of the gray area in between. Yeah, see how this woman is behind a barricade, the Nine of Wands. It's about protection. Maybe someone's protecting themselves, right? They don't want eyes on them. They don't want gossip around their energy. They've gone through a lot already. This is the Wounded Warrior card. But there needs to be balance. Maybe you need to open yourself up to new friendships, new possibilities, new groups, new communities here. While someone has a lot of knowledge, the High Priest, They don't have rights. They still need community. You can be the high priest and still receive insight from other people and still value the wisdom found in other connections and relationships. We have the Knight of Cups. Someone's feeling, so this could have to do with romantic energy too. In what ways are you holding yourself back romantically? Is there something or someone you want to be pursuing that maybe you're not? Or is there an internal nudge to go after something that seems a little wrong or off, but it feels right to you internally? Maybe I'm getting on the outside looking in, it doesn't feel appropriate or look appropriate, but internally there's a spiritual nudge to go after it, telling you that it's for you. Yeah, healing has been a hard process. There's been a lot that you've gone through, typical in a Scorpio's life, right? Death and rebirth. Something we're used to, all these transformations, all these changes. We're being asked, I think, the Scorpio collective this February is being asked to make that major change that maybe we've been holding off on. Stop keeping yourself in a box, in this comfort zone. The Empress, yeah. Ooh. The Empress and the Two of Cups. Yeah, there's definitely a partnership presenting itself here with the Empress and Two of Cups. A lot of love, a lot of growth and abundance is possible in this connection. Or this could be, but I still feel an energy of either you holding yourself back, protecting your energy, protecting yourself, or just someone not wanting you to go through with something that might make you happy. Yeah, more freedom, more excitement. Maybe this involves movement. I'm getting a lot of movement or music, dancing. We have a lot of cards with illustrations of people dancing and having fun and going out in groups. A time to feel a little bit freer. Maybe a time to excuse yourself from some responsibilities. Yeah, because it seems like life has felt pretty heavy, or there's been a sense of heartbreak and pain that someone just kind of wants to escape from. Someone wants to practice the art of escapism, and I feel like it's allowed this February. Yeah, someone's in their head about potentially a third-party situation or some sort of pain that they've experienced this year, maybe 2022, January. Yeah, I'm getting a very reflective, because the Hermit keeps on popping up. Why are you so sad? There's something that's kind of just dragging someone down. I feel like you're going to be revived, though. Your wish is going to be coming true. Something's going to be moving forward. But there's some reflecting that you're doing this February. There's some big questions you're asking yourself with the Hermit card. What is this sacrifice? Yeah, making a decision and committing. Taking that action, saying this is my choice, and being bold in deciding and fully committing yourself 100% to something. That's what the sacrifice is. Taking a leap of faith comes with sacrifice. And I feel like someone could be resisting just acting or moving at all, right? Which could actually hinder what's growing and what's abundant here. There could literally be a birth, or someone could be wanting a child. And it's like for some reason that's stalled, or could be. There's also this fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. But this is more, I'm seeing taking charge of your narrative. There could be a fire sign who has a lot of love for you. I'm seeing the Queen of Cups here, very nurturing, very kind, very psychic. And maybe it's just taking action on, again, those feelings, those intuitive nudges, those instincts that you have. King of Wands came out again, so that's important. Could be a fire sign of significance, perhaps a masculine. Maybe this person is the one sad. But maybe that's something that needs to be released here, yeah. They could be thinking. This could be someone else's energy, again, right? When we're placing it where it fits, this could actually be someone else. Feeling a call to take action toward you, right? Yeah, the Hermit. Someone's feeling a sense of lack, a sense of abandonment, a sense of feeling alone, or like not having enough. They want some more excitement in their life is what I'm getting strongly. They want to do more of the things that they desire, that make them happy. They kind of want to just run and break free. See how her soul is coming out. She's having an out-of-body sort of experience. And, you know, she's not dressed up like a ballerina here, but she's coming out and she's showing the world, like, this is who I am, this is what I want, and taking action on it. So being very decisive and going within and really asking yourself those big questions, and perhaps having to let go of something and make a sacrifice here in order to be authentic to you, in order to be real and organic. Because I feel like your soul is calling out to you, your soul's purpose here. You're feeling a little bored, a little dissatisfied. You may not be seeing what's right in front of you as well. I'm getting a lot of stagnant energy within, and that makes sense. The Hangman is down at the bottom, right? A lot of stagnant energy. They're just hanging there, but nothing's happening. They're enlightened, but they're not doing anything about it. There needs to be maybe some physical movement will actually get this energy flowing throughout your body, and then it would be able to be released here. Yeah, someone's resting, thinking very logically here. Someone could be wanting to come in, but they're very intimidated by you because they see that you're meditating, you're in your own zone. Yeah. Very much in your own zone, meditating in your own zone. Here she is, 7 of Wands, kind of setting boundaries. And putting an end to pain, to particular cycles. Okay, because this person, again, has gone through a lot. They've experienced a lot of pain, maybe a lot of backstabbing. Could be with their own family, right? I feel like someone is telling themselves they need to get serious, they need to buckle down and think about family, think about security, think about community here and what they want that to look like, and to fully commit to it. So someone's having a hard time, I feel like, fully committing to something, but there's potential for a lot of growth here. Maybe because they are sad still over something from the past. Maybe that's what needs to be released here. I heard it's a matter of time. Yeah, and I'm getting that hermit energy again. Kind of like isolated. Maybe someone's isolated again. They need to get out more. They're spending a lot of time at home. But I'm seeing a happy home. I'm seeing bliss. I'm seeing community. I'm seeing fulfillment, emotional fulfillment on a grand scale here. But there's a pause. And then there's earth energy. I feel like someone here is also contemplating what they're capable of when it comes to work, and they're needing to take some sort of action on it. They have an idea. I feel like this will manifest into something, into abundance. It will come to fruition. And prove to be very valuable. Yeah. Someone's understanding that in order to move something forward, something needs to be totally swept away. In order to fully commit to something, to build this foundation, maybe this family tree here, there are emotions, there are things that need to be cleared away. They need to be released. I'm going to read the cleansing card out loud. Sacral chakra, preparation, cleansing, protection. The witch's broom, or besom, is traditionally made of birch twigs and is associated with Hecate, a Greek dark moon goddess. The besom is ritually used to sweep away psychic debris and is also used during hand fastings when lovers jump the broomstick together. Your energy is potent. You have the ability to see what needs to be cleared away. Therefore, this is a good time to sort out the various cupboards of your life and make sure they are fresh and up to date. Your sexual energies are active, so expect a new relationship to become intimate. If you are already in an established relationship, you may seek greater involvement or pleasure. Reaffirm your needs to each other and work together to bring magic into your sharing. Broomstick reminds you to enjoy who you are. It may also increase psychic awareness. Yeah, so I'm getting a connection that, again, where fulfillment and abundance is present, where the commitment is there, but maybe there's lacking some fun. There's maybe someone is desiring more intimacy or a different form of intimacy, and maybe someone needs to, maybe this reading is all geared toward just speaking up and taking action toward, like, how do I make this work? How do I ask for what I need? Someone practicing that here. And I also feel like committing to something deeper will actually bring more of a sense of intimacy in order for this to flourish and form, in order for more comfort to actually be established here. I'm being drawn to the sacrifice card. 35. Okay. Renunciation, offering, letting go. In humans' lives, there is a great resistance to choice, and you may ask of us, what is choice to do with sacrifice? The name upon this card. But choice is at the very heart of sacrifice. For life, with its multiplicities of possibilities, demands that you make your choices. And for many of you, we notice again and again that you refuse to make the choice. And then you are forced to make one, but one that suits another. It is time for you to examine what you value most and what you would least wish to give up. The word sacrifice, and we know this as we have lived long, is a way of making the thing you give up sacred. It is a loss. It is painful. It matters. Therefore, the void that is left means something and must be filled with something that means more. For so many of you, you will not choose. You wish to be good to all. You wish to let down none. You do not think about what is best. For what is best is that which sets your blood alight and makes the song of your soul soar. What is best is that you know your own heart and know your own code and adhere as closely as possible to what is noble about you. There will not be time for all, space for all, love for all. You may protest, you may wonder, what of loving everyone unconditionally? But that is an illusion. Even in love, you must choose. So we say now, you must sacrifice something. You must give up something that is precious. By doing so, make it beautiful, make it worth it, make it count, and make this deliberate. Do not play victim, make your choice, and be powerful and compassionate at once. Your compassion, heart, and empathy will grow as a result of the sacrifice you now are being asked to make, not by another, but by your own soul. You are being strong enough to do this, but you have never known for sure because you have never put yourself to the test. Now you will, and you will see just how strong you truly are. There is something you may need to give up. It could be that in order to do what you know to be right for your soul, you must let go of something that in many ways gratifies, excites, and soothes you. It could be the sacrifice of sleep in the morning to get up and run. It could be the sacrifice of the luxury of a paycheck in order to explore your true calling. It could be the letting go of comfort in order to explore. It could be the sacrifice of your personal time in order to devote yourself to one who needs your care at this time. Whatever it is, choose. And then know this sacrifice can be worked with and used to refine and polish your character so that you become more the offspring of angels than you already are. You doubt you can give this up. Perhaps you feel you are weak. Excuses have been your refuge before this time, but now you are ready. And like I said, someone has not been being true regarding their thoughts, or there's some sort of hidden, there's definitely some sort of hidden mental energy. I feel like someone doesn't want to hurt someone's feelings here. That's an energy I'm getting strongly. And there's kind of like a people-pleasing vibe I'm picking up on. But again, there's only so much energy that you can give out in a day. And it's like, you need to release something in order to commit, whatever this is, to commit to something fully in order to have this experience where it's growing and flourishing and maybe even new life or a new project comes to be. Something deep down you need to give up on. You need to let go of. All right, Scorpio, I hope you found bits of this message that resonated for you. And if you did, be sure to like, share, and subscribe because that will greatly help my channel. And if you're looking for a deeper, more personal reading, maybe even ask me a specific question, you can go ahead and look in the description box to find all the details there. And I hope to see you back here soon. Sending so much love and light your way. Bye.